Hello, everybody. This is MissKatyCakes. You may have seen her on the stream in chat form.
Or kicking someone's ass in the rap game we played, which I can't remember what it was called.
That was a Mad vs. City.
Yeah, you may have seen me there, just...
When we were robots beating the shit out of each other. But you were... Well, that's not fair. It wasn't fair. You came more than prepared. Because you actually...
With my skills. Well, with my talent, yes.
You actually listened to rap.
Well...
We listened to punk and hardcore. We had no idea how to rap.
I'm not gonna apologize for being cultured, everyone. Also, Kirk wants everyone to know he's not drinking just milk. Even though it really looks like it. We're not sure if we believe him. I guess we'll see how you behave by the end of the glass, and we'll know if there's actually Kahlua in it.
White girl from Tennessee, from past tense, which is Ben, by the way.
That's me! Ben, are you from Tennessee?
It's clearly milk. Shut up, Felix! It's not milk. It's Kahlua and milk. Beat all our asses in rapping. So today, this was an idea that you pitched.
Yes.
Which I didn't shoot down immediately because I thought it'd be funny.
You also said I don't have any better ideas, so okay. I am the queen of inviting myself to friends' houses, streams, etc. I even strong-armed Kirk into being my roommate, so...
Yeah, that's how I'm here currently.
But you know what? It's working for me. Do you want to tell everyone what we're doing?
Yes, so we're playing Would You Rather, and not only are we playing Would You Rather, we're
stressed already?
We're playing Would You Rather in a world where all the questions were gathered by my friends.
And the internet and my brain. But you'll be able to tell which are which.
So a smorgasbord.
Yeah.
You clearly should have all the suggestions. You should have suggested a rap battle.
You know what? Great idea, Felix. Next Wednesday, we'll see you all here for a rap battle, me and Kirk.
And then there's a oops, not good.
Oops. Oh shit.
So all of these questions will have been gathered from my horrible, terrible, degenerate-minded friends. And the only hint that you gave me is that everyone's trying to make me look gay on my own stream.
I think it's flattering. All of your male friends are trying to corner you into saying you're gay somehow. So much so that I suggested we call this Dick-cisions instead of Would You Rather, but I can only push Kirk so far.
I don't think that'll clear. I don't think that'll clear with Twitch. They're trying to cut down on all the sexual content.
I feel like a lot of things clear.
Oh yeah, I mean if it was your stream, yeah, but I'm a dude.
Okay, well, alright, reverse sexism. Let's get started, shall we?
Things are so much easier for women. Why don't people see that?
Alright, buckle up, buddy. Okay, so my only preface is just that Kirk has not heard these at all. He hasn't vetted these, so are you nervous?
Yeah, because I was thinking in my head they're all going to be very philosophical. I'm going to be waxing poetic about the human condition, and instead it's mostly going to be about how much do I love penis versus
But like, you
vagina.
knew that this was my idea, so...
It's a good point.
Okay, alright.
It's a good point.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Would you rather?
The only rule is you have to answer.
Okay, we'll eventually get there.
You can ask as many clarifying questions as you want. Alright, we're going to start off with a question that would be easy for anyone, except maybe not Kirk. Would you rather be lactose intolerant or die? This one's mine. Sips plain milk.
It's not plain milk, it's Kahlua and milk. Basically the same thing. Also past tenses, he gave us no gay content. I mean, if you caught me on a depression day, probably die. But, I mean, I think I could live with it. I would just have to...
I can't believe that this is taking thought. I thought we'd start with like an easy one.
Well, because
we're gonna be here a while, guys, if this one needs this much thought and clarification.
Felix said that would be the same thing. Death or lactose. Well, no, I've met people, because the reason...
You were dead or lactose intolerant?
Both. But I see dead people. I'm the kid from The Sixth Sense. No, I've met people who are lactose intolerant that just do it anyway. They just deal with the pain.
Is Rick on this stream? Rick, are you there?
I've had bosses where they were like, we're getting pizza today. And I'm like, what's the problem? It's like, lactose intolerant. I was like, then you're not gonna have any? And they're like, no, I'm still gonna have some. And you're like, what? And they're like, yeah, I just deal with it. Okay, it sounds terrible, but...
So you'd rather die?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay, ready for the next one? Okay, I forgot you didn't have boobs when I wrote this, but just roll with it. Would you rather have a boob for a face or faces for boobs? I guess you can just use half your chest instead of a boob.
So one boob on my face.
Right.
That takes the place of my face.
Right.
Or when I take off my shirt, where my breasts are, there are faces.
Yeah.
Just one or two?
Two.
Do they talk?
It's a full face.
But they don't have the. Will these faces look like Kirk, or can he pick those faces? Those are good questions.
Would it make a difference?
It makes sort of a difference.
Okay, it has to be. Oops. I think it has to be your face.
So it'd be two of my faces on my chest.
Right.
But they wouldn't. But see,
This is the philosophical one.
Well, here's where we ask very dark, weird questions. Are the faces like animated? Do they move, or is it just like it'd be my face if I had no muscle control?
It's a full face. Nope, it's a full functioning face.
It's a full functioning face. Do they have their own personalities, or would it just be repeating everything I do on my face?
I think they can talk at different times, but it's still you.
The real question is, will he have a white girl boob or a person of color boob? On my face?
I think it would be your skin tone.
Okay, now the boob on my face.
Oh, good question. You can pierce your boob face.
That'll bring all the boys to the
Hot girl
yard.
summer, bruh.
But now the boob on my face, it'll be made of like, it'd be like if it was one of my
Right.
male breasts
I'm sorry, I
on
totally
my
forgot
face.
you don't boobs. I wrote that.
While you were
More-
preparing.
More reverse sexism for the stream.
I'd say I'd probably put both my faces on my chest.
Okay, so all right. Interesting choices so far.
Mostly I can have conversations with myself.
And you could like see and wear glasses.
I'd have to buy 2 extra pairs of glasses.
What do they need to see?
Well, they just complain
let's
a
move
lot.
on.
They can't do anything.
Okay, this is a guest submission from You Will Produce Milk. This is a guest submission from Oops Not Good 69.
Oh dear God.
Getting deeply philosophical. Would you rather?
She said she did all the philosophical ones.
Would you rather clap Sean's cheeks or clap Rick's cheeks?
Does she imply actually having anal sex with them, or just clapping their cheeks as a form of entertainment,
I'm
like
gonna
a
go
seal?
I don't know. I don't want to like.
She's gonna answer.
pivot. Just answer. Okay, you don't get clarifying info. I guess.
If I no clarifying information.
Take it as you will.
Sean, because I think Sean would appreciate it more. I think Sean.
What does that mean?
Rick, yeah. Yeah, see, Felix is right. Clap cheeks is that could just mean slapping his
Yeah,
cheeks.
Oops said no clarifying info, so it's her question, it's her rules.
I'd go with Sean. We all know that Sean is a sexier man than Rick is.
Hot take, everyone, hot take.
I mean, you are obviously...
I'm biased.
You're biased because you are in a relationship with Sean. Last time I checked.
Right. I mean, me too. Last time I checked.
But... I mean, in terms of hot manness, I think Sean over Rick. That would just be me.
All right. You know, that was a really fast answer compared to lactose intolerant or die. So take this as you will, Rick. Okay, give up your glasses or give up milk.
The ability to see or the ability to drink milk?
I think this was a Ben submission, Ramirez, but I can't recall.
You know, I thought there was more to me than glasses and milk consumption.
That's not what your friends think.
Apparently not. Apparently I only clap my male friends' cheeks, drink milk, and wear glasses. I mean, I'll have to go with glasses because I would like the ability to see.
Oh, you'd keep your glasses, give up milk.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because, I mean...
So you'd rather see, because before you said you'd rather die than be lactose intolerant.
Well, that's...
you'd rather die and then see and then have milk, is the order.
Well...
This is piecing together
Well,
into
no,
a bigger...
that was a joke answer of if it was during a depression, it would be like, yeah, I mean, dying. But, I mean, when I'm thinking of, okay... Because I've had a couple days where I couldn't find my glasses right away, and just the fucking frustration of not being able to see anything, that would wear on me so fast that I don't give a shit about milk. I want to be able to see.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Calm down.
Gay stuff,
All
milk,
game.
and glasses pretty much sums it up. Thanks, Oops!
That's your new bio. Oops is doing you a free
Thanks,
bio.
Oops!
Okay.
That's what I've been missing from the bio.
Would you rather never watch a movie again, or any movie, but you have to watch Kirk Saves Christmas?
Oh, Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas?
once a day. So I think I misread that. But you can either watch no movies ever, or you have to watch that movie every single day.
Have you ever heard of Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas?
I thought it was made up, to be honest.
Kirk,
I think this one was from Ben as well.
Because you don't really care about movies, you might have to take a nap on this one.
Don't tell everyone. It ruined my career.
No, you don't. You would no. When I described this movie to you, you'd be like, "There's no way in hell I would ever watch this movie." Basically, Kirk Cameron in his house over the span of a week. That's what the production looks like. Made a movie about how Christmas, in all its capitalism and all of its like consumerism, is totally cool with Jesus, and it's literally called. It's literally called Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas. So when you read it fast, it literally sounds like Kirk Cameron is saving Christmas. It's him like grinning at the camera going, Jesus loves our Christmas. He loves America. He loves you. And then it has like these really shitty Christian dancers in it. As a fan of Step Up, you'd be very upset.
You're just really ruining my career right now. Secretly my favorite movie.
But
it's not a secret.
So I'd have to watch...
You have to watch that every single day or never be able to see a movie ever again.
Okay, this is why we have Google here, so I can do this.
Can everyone else see though?
Yep.
Okay, good.
How long is Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas?
How much of your life you're gonna give up? I'm ready for some quick math if you want to add it up.
It's also one of the worst reviewed movies on IMDb. Where are you?
Runtime.
1.4.
Oh, review.
Yeah.
Out of 10? Ooh.
It's free on YouTube. An hour and 20 minutes. 80 minutes.
Okay, so 80 minutes times 65.
Close your private tabs. There's no private tabs open, Rick. I caught it on the other screen.
487 hours.
A year?
Yeah. So that's 20 days of your life. And you have to actually watch it. You can't just like have it on. Can't believe. Okay, I did not think. I thought we were gonna whiz through these. I was like, these are so obvious.
You obviously don't know me too well. No, Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas. It's so draining because it makes you it makes me want to punch Kirk Cameron. I'm also I have the same name as him.
Right.
It's like it's like the peak of bad Christian cinema.
That's a day, bro.
To be able to watch movies again.
Yeah.
But I can watch TV shows.
Yes.
So I could watch TV shows, but I'd have to stop watching movies altogether.
Based on the question, I would say yes.
It's a day.
Once a day, I was day in life.
That's a tall peak. Fuck off.
You watch TV shows, but you love a movie.
But
you love a weird, bad movie.
And we live in a culture now, as you know, where there's so much television.
I'm not living in this culture.
There's so much television.
I'm existing in this culture.
There's so much television you could watch. I could watch all of Twin Peaks. I can get on to all the HBO shows.
You're trying to talk yourself into it. You can never watch Back to the Future again. You can never watch Point Break again.
I can never watch Big Lebowski again.
You can't watch that. You can't watch other things you like that
I
don't
can't
know
watch.
about.
I can't watch Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Can't watch that. I recently found out there's a sequel to that book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator.
And I think Netflix is making it into a movie or show or something.
Because nobody lets things die
well,
anymore.
See, I am the last to know everything. And I thought it was interesting.
Well, I'm only on that because I get upset every time I hear about them remaking that story.
I'm going to keep bringing it up. Maybe that should be one of these. Would you rather hear me bring that up every single day?
You can watch people reacting to watching movies, so I'd have to watch only React channels from now to the end of time.
A life without Willy Wonka is like a life with a pooper movie.
Spoilers.
Okay, decide. You have to decide.
And I'd have to watch it.
Yes,
like I couldn't eat a meal while watching it.
I mean, can you eat and watch things at the same time?
So just be like, and okay, did you submit this or did one?
Do I have to explain how watching a movie works?
I know. Okay, calm down.
This was a guest submission. I'm pretty sure it was Ben.
Okay, Ben or whoever
Ben
did
Ramirez.
it. Can I watch it in sections?
Yes, this was a Ben Ramirez submission.
No. Fuck you, damn it. So
stop looking for the loophole.
I think I'd have to do it. But then I would
watch it every day.
But then I'd memorize it. Then it would be like burnt into my brain forever.
I think that is the point of the question.
You know what? It's fine, because after a year of it, I'd probably end up committing suicide. So it'll just be great.
Great.
I think I'd have.
If you or a loved one are experiencing depression,
don't. Suicide is not the answer. Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas is.
Okay. Whoa, that came full 180. Okay, you ready?
I'd have to do it. I'd have to, just because I can't not watch movies.
Right. We knew that. We were just waiting for you to suffer through that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's what friends are for. Okay, next question. Would you rather never have any milk or milk byproducts, or every meal you eat is super spicy? No milk or milk byproducts ever, but every meal you eat is super spicy.
But every meal that I have super spicy food, I can have milk with it.
Yes.
So then I'd have something to cut down the spice.
Right. Reaches for milk to consider.
Every meal, though? Even breakfast.
Yeah.
So that's right up. That's out of the. That's up and at 'em in the morning.
If you eat breakfast, yeah. Every meal spicy. Or no milk or milk byproducts.
It doesn't say your snacks can be non-spicy.
Ooh, loophole, Felix.
Thank you, Felix. You are going to die. I'm all these. You'll end up with an ulcer. That's true.
Rick, you don't let your sneezes out. You were for sure ending up with something before any of us.
That's a good point that Rick brings up, though. Is it going to kill me?
Maybe, I don't know.
Because spicy food literally destroys the inside of your stomach, which I've already done half of by drinking Coke almost every day of my life. So,
I think a lot of people eat spicy food.
But every single meal of every single day?
I can't confirm. I'm just saying it's like a thing. People do enjoy and eat spicy food. I don't think you'll like instantly die, but you did earlier say you'd kill yourself into a year watching Kirk Cameron Saves Christmas, so I don't know how long you'll be around anyway. We're working on a very short timeline all of a sudden with these questions.
I'm dead in a year no matter what the question is. No, it's
That's what I'm hearing, yes.
I think I can go without milk.
Oh my gosh.
I think I could do it.
Earlier you were literally gonna die.
You can't compare these questions to the questions before.
I'm building a map of your life.
You can't. It doesn't make sense. No, I think the spicy shit would get so old so fast. Where like, and eventually I would get numb to it. But even then, it's like I can't even enjoy a meal.
So sorry. Would you rather not have milk or milk byproducts?
Yeah, no milk or milk. Oh, so that's no more cheese.
Right. The question's
That's
changed.
no more cheese. That's no more cheese. Can I live without cheese?
Or yogurt, if you're a yogurt person. I don't think I've ever seen you eat.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Well, I could do oh, no, I can't.
You could do sorbet.
Sorbet is the only way. That's why I said no byproducts, because you're a dick. You're an asshole.
No, more Kahlua and milk. Could you do it?
If I had to make a snap decision, I would say...
that is the game, yes.
Get rid of the milk. No milk. Because...
No milk or milk byproducts the rest of your life.
Because, I mean, it's probably a healthier decision no matter what. Yeah, just get the vegan versions. It's probably a better...
Goat milk isn't vegan. Oh, Rick's comment. Or goat cheese, I mean.
Is goat cheese still on the table?
I thought you said goat cheese, and you were like, oh yeah, that's vegan.
Oops. Oops really wants that goat cheese. Still on the menu.
Goat cheese is good. Okay, next question. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Is this one gonna be dark? Like, the way you held still, I was like, oh shit.
Sorry, I think I might have combined 2 and 1. Okay, would you rather... Da-da-da.
Uh-oh. It's gonna be 2 different ones. It's not even gonna make sense. I knew I shouldn't have put milk on this one. It only makes it weirder.
Okay, would you rather... Okay, this is a 2-parter where you get to pick one side and then I'll tell you the other option.
Okay.
There's 2 good things and you can pick which one you want to stack up against the other option.
Okay.
So here's the 2 good things.
We'll see how this goes.
The 2 good things that you get to pick from before this question. It's a 2-parter. Be Twitch famous, but you only do... Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. It is 2 questions. Okay, it's just 1 question.
Okay, whatever you got. I'm right. I'm right here.
Would you rather be Twitch famous but only do hot tub streams? Guaranteed 20,000 viewers at least.
But I only do hot tub streams?
Yes, but you're Twitch famous. You're a celebrity on the internet.
But does that mean, okay, whoever...
But everyone knows you as the hot tub guy.
But does that mean that literally all I'm doing is the hot tub, or it's a hot tub stream while watching movies while playing games?
Oh
my god, she's the worst host.
I'm sorry.
She needs to stop drinking.
No, no one will recognize me if I don't have a beer in my hand. I think you can... What is a hot tub stream normally? It's just in a hot tub, right?
From what I can tell, it's a woman in a hot tub talking to the gentleman and doing different poses and letting everybody know what her OnlyFans is.
You have to do that.
I don't think she does anything else.
That's what it is. Twitch famous, but that's it. You're
always in the hot tub. She can't read the cue cards. He's gonna be a wrinkled raisin from the hot tub. That's a good point. Oops. 20,000
viewers at least.
And it's my one source of income. Like I don't need to have another job.
I mean, that's up to you.
Read part 2. Best is like read part 2.
You have to answer this one first.
Well, if I say no, is there no part 2?
No, part 2 is just a separate question.
Okay.
I'm breaking it up. I don't want to overwhelm you.
If it was my only income, I mean, why not? I think it's a little male empowerment. Women have been getting it easy too long here on this Twitch nonsense.
My Uber's here. I gotta go.
No, I think it'd be fine. It's especially if that's my source of income and I don't have to have a quote unquote real job. Like, sure, be objectified. People do that for free all the time. And it's not fair to them. It's not fair to anybody. But hell,
How is life? Am I right?
I guess.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Wait, this is not what you would you rather format. You're just doing a yes or no question.
Okay. Would you rather attend any red carpet movie showing?
Okay.
Okay. This is a yes or no. Would you rather attend any?
It's not a would you rather.
Any red carpet movie showing, but you have to be married to an alt-right woman, no divorce.
No.
No?
No.
Any movie?
No.
Really?
I can watch a movie later. I can't live with that.
Okay.
Like there's been a lot of times where I'm like, oh man, I really want to go see this in theaters, and I've said to myself, the COVID thing.
But this is a red carpet premiere.
And who cares? This is my life. Like.
Okay, fine. That was an easy one.
Yeah, no, there's no way. No way.
Okay.
No alt-right women.
Okay, relax. Deep breaths.
Because then she's also famous, which means she probably says even crazier shit. Nah, ain't gonna happen.
Alright, we're getting more philosophical. Would you rather get sweaty after every shit you take, or always have something misplaced the next morning at the start of your day?
Well, the first one just happens, period. I'm an Asher. That's a family thing. Just ask my brother and father. We get sweaty, period. The other one is I misplace something every morning.
Like you wake up every morning and something's misplaced.
Now, when you say sweaty, you're talking... Because I'm pretty sure past tense made this one. You're talking about the photo that you sent me, right? Past tense?
Sir?
Because my brother... Okay, you know the story. My brother sent me a photo of him, like, drenched in sweat.
I know the story.
Yeah, your brother's photo.
I hate that I know the story.
That is weirdly specific. He sent a picture to me where he's like, guess what I did today? He was covered in sweat, and I was like, well, what'd you do? And he said, I just took a shit in my bathroom. It's that hot and humid out here. And I laughed unbelievably. And then past tense sent me a photo of another guy who did that at a gym. And he's like, this is all from just taking a shit in the bathroom of the gym. I haven't even touched anything yet. Anyway, now that we're done with that conversation. Misplace something every morning.
Like you wake up every morning and you can't find something.
And it's oh man.
I feel like if you're already taking sweaty shits.
Well, because...
This was a hypothetical that you're not currently experiencing, but that seems incorrect.
Well, because there is a difference. I mean, if he or she, I'm assuming it's Ben, if they're saying you are drenched in sweat, it looks like you went on Jurassic Park the ride, but you just used the bathroom. That's a different situation. Having a little sweat because it's hot in your bathroom is different. But I hate it when I can't find shit in the morning. That's why... Every night before I go to bed, everything I need goes into the bag, and I check it before I go to sleep, because I hate when I wake up and I can't find my keys or can't find something. So I would just be sweaty every time I shit. That's just my life.
Okay, all right.
I take a towel, another shirt.
Another whole outfit, I think,
Yeah.
based on the question. Okay.
Yeah, another outfit.
Okay, would you rather have 3 fingers on each hand?
You can get in the shower afterwards. Felix got it. Even in strangers' homes. Even at work.
If there's a shower, it works.
Just in the sink, throwing water on myself.
Okay, would you rather have 3 fingers on each hand or an extra hand with 8 fingers coming out of your elbow? It's complex. Extra hand with 8 fingers out of your elbow.
Just one out of the elbow.
Yeah, just one.
And the 3 fingers on each hand. Do I get to pick? Do I get to pick the fingers?
Are they all middle fingers?
Yes, it's gonna be 3. What the actual fuck? From show.
3 fingers on each hand, or extra hand with 8 fingers coming out of your elbow. Yeah, I guess you gotta pick the fingers. You have to keep your middle finger.
But then your middle finger would turn into that.
It'd still be a middle finger, yeah.
Because my thinking is this other hand's just gonna get in the fucking way.
I think the extra hand is functional.
Okay, so because that's just gonna get in the way and cause problems. You can't wear long sleeves again.
Do you ever wear long sleeves?
Not the point. I'd like to have the option to. You can't wear like a suit again.
No, you do wear suits. I was gonna say how often do you wear
Occasionally.
suits, but you actually do.
So like you can't. And with the 3 fingers things, people live with 3 fingers. They've just been through horrible tragedies or went to woodshop in high school.
Right.
So-
or born with 3 fingers.
I think the only problem would be how do you grip controllers, but
Sorry. That's your biggest concern. Oops has an excellent question.
are you good with your fingers now though? I think I am. Custom tailor though. Rick's coming in with a good idea. I feel like you'd make enough money off your extra arm to get some custom suits. But that's the thing, it's not an extra arm, it's just a hand. Which is useless on your... I think I'd go with the 3 fingers.
Yeah?
Because it's like, okay, I have an extra hand. I'm going to grab stuff like this now? Because then this is useless.
When
So
you
then-
elbow people, it'll also be a fist. For all the fights you get into.
for all the hand...
In suits.
For all the
long sleeves.
hand-to-hand combat I've been getting into lately, it'll be perfect.
Okay, so you'd rather... What's your official answer?
I'd say the 3
This
fingers.
is very important. Okay, 3 fingers. Okay, would you rather eat a eat a dick-shaped popsicle or a dick-shaped hot dog?
Well, I mean,
Also, I want you to guess who submitted this one.
Rick.
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Dick-shaped popsicle, dick-shaped hot dog. What time of the day is it?
Anytime you want.
I mean, if it's lunchtime, probably a hot dog. But if it's like later in the evening, we're talking more dessert, then it'd be a popsicle.
Okay, so pick.
Also, how realistic is the dick? Are we talking
Very
like,
realistic.
can it be a pizza bagel in the shape?
It's not the question.
Look, Ben, we're not dipping into your fantasies here. Pizza bagel in the shape of a dick.
I'm just here to get like ideas for your next stream.
What's the size of the duck? Veiny one.
Ew.
Of
Yes,
all the details.
Realistic. Has to be realistic.
Of all the details, Rex. Well, I mean, hot dogs. Probably the hot dog. I mean, the hot dog looks more like a dick as it is. I mean, the dick-shaped popsicle just looks like you bought bachelorette party popsicles. The hot dog, it just looks like a hot dog. It just happens to look like a dick. I mean, people...
So hot dog?
Yeah, hot dog.
So you need a dick-shaped hot dog? For the record.
For the record, it's in a would you rather.
For the record.
What if it was a replica of your own dick? Well... I mean...
Does the answer change?
Yeah, I mean, does the answer change? Because if it was a replica of my dick as a popsicle or a hot dog,
Rick doesn't understand why these are like both unfortunate things.
Sign me
That
up.
may be a hard thing to pick between. Okay, would you rather have a lifetime supply of milk or a wife? Not lifetime supply of wife, just a wife. Lifetime supply DVD.
Add that to the Bumble profile. Don't have to pay for milk anymore.
Because of the lifetime supply or because of
Oh
the
jeez.
wife?
Oh jeez, what did I walk in on? Shadow, this is the woman you gave the free sub to, by the way.
I'm really taking advantage of it by crashing this
by
stream.
being on the stream. From a fiscal standpoint, one is just losing money.
The milk.
No, it's now free.
Depends on who your wife is.
Kirk is having many philosophical crises.
You really are, though.
I take these questions very seriously. That's why you're like 30. We'll crack out 32 questions in 15 minutes. I was like, I don't know who you're talking to.
Well, I was like, I need to get more questions. I feel like you're gonna fly through these, but I was incorrect.
Obviously, because the joke is, oh my gosh, she's gonna pick milk over having a woman.
You did earlier say you'd rather die.
But a wife doesn't necessarily mean I'm in a loving relationship. You can marry anybody.
Oh, I know this.
So like when someone's like, oh, you get a year, was it a lifetime supply of
How
milk?
expensive is milk these days?
Hey, it could be free. It doesn't matter how expensive it is.
How expensive is milk? I don't even know.
Okay, like...
The 2 gallons you buy from Costco every day, how much is that?
Not every day. It's not every day. Don't mislead.
My dude.
Don't mislead the people. $3.99. $3.99 for a gallon of milk. So, I burn through a lot of milk. I'm not going to go into specifics, but I burn through a lot. If that was completely out of my
budget,
it'd be easier. But just gaining a wife, if I don't even know her...
I think it assumes that you like her.
But that's the thing, you assume. They're like, okay, a year's supply of milk or a wife. It's like, okay, I just met her. Is this 90-day fiance? What is this? And also, it could just be, hey, here's a lifetime supply of milk. Or...
Great gal, you know her, you like her. Versus lifetime
But you didn't write
the
the question. Who wrote the question?
I'm taking over the question.
Okay, you're taking over the question. Because my thought is this. It's what it really changes into is a lifetime supply of milk or your first divorce. And
that
it's
could
like
be fun.
that seems like
Not always.
No. Must be that organic shit. You could be in a relationship without being married, though. It's a good point, Felix.
So would you rather have a lifetime supply of milk than a wife?
If you get a year's supply, you'll never have a wife. Your supply of milk is only $250.
Sean,
for a normal person, Sean. You need to look it up for a family of 4. No, just more normal milk. Based on the vagueness of the question, and I don't know who this is, it's like...
I'm happy to answer clarifying
okay,
questions.
This wife.
Yes.
So it's wife for life. It's a wife.
Yes.
No divorce. Not even a question. Yeah. Ride or die situation. I'm Vin Diesel, she's Michelle Rodriguez.
Yes. You like her. You married her on purpose.
Then it would be the wife.
Oh, so romantic. You should put that in your future wedding vows. I would rather be here than at Costco buying milk. Okay.
For free! It's free milk.
Would you rather spend 4 hours on Tinder or 4 hours at speed dating? Like in-person speed dating. Is that still a thing?
It has to be.
Have you gone?
No, I've never been.
Okay, we'll just imagine it.
4 hours of speed dating, though. I think I'd rather do 4 hours on Tinder, because that's just a lot of time.
Because you can watch that weird Christmas movie you hate in the background.
I can watch Point Break twice. No, I think, just because speed dating... The point of speed dating is that, like, you're meeting a ton of people pretty quick. If you did it for 4 hours, that's meeting... I do fast arithmetic. 15 minutes each, maybe not. Now,
like basically like in person versus like online.
Because you don't spend 15 minutes a person on Tinder. Within 15 minutes, you've seen like 30 people.
So are you going for quality or quantity?
Yeah, that's what you got to do. That's what you got to think about.
From the guy who really had to think about if he'd rather have a wife or a lifetime supply of milk.
A premium Tinder or regular.
You know, if Oops is in charge, probably premium.
If Oops is in charge, I probably I would rather do Tinder, just thinking of my own social anxieties. But I do think that speed dating would probably be more effective.
So you do Tinder?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, 4 hours of speed dating, I don't know, it just seems like it'd be a long fucking time. They should have a speed dating at an amusement park while in lines, have a singles day where you have new people chatting along.
I hate how good of an idea that is.
Shadow!
That's like such a good idea.
It is a good, but good luck getting into. Well, if it was a low rent amusement park, if it wasn't
So
Disney,
you choose the less effective way.
I choose the less effective way right now because I just think 4 hours of speed dating would be crazy.
Okay, Kirk, I have a question for you.
Mhm.
Do you like the Shrek trilogy? Do you like those movies? Just like real quick before I ask the next question.
Yeah.
Great. Would you rather, in your movie collection, only have Point Break or only have the Shrek trilogy?
I currently have both.
Right, you can only have one as the
And
question.
also, it's not a Shrek trilogy. There's 4 Shrek movies. So
What is that called?
So whoever wrote this is fucking wrong. Don't want to blow up
well,
their spot.
based on the question, you only get 3
You only
of
get the
Shrek
first 3?
movies.
That sucks. You're missing out on a whole other movie.
Would you rather?
And it's only those movies? So there's no
yes.
other movies.
Yeah, that's it.
I'd rather have Point Break, and Shadow hates Point Break. We've had many arguments about it. So, oh man.
You have to decide.
But that's also not, that doesn't mean that's all I can watch.
Yeah, that's all you can watch.
Because, I mean, if it's in the collection, I can still watch shit on Netflix, Hulu.
First 3 shrieks only.
First 3 Shreks. Yeah, because they really fixed it by Shrek Ever After. The deep cut Shrek jokes over here.
Would you rather?
I mean, Point Break.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, it's all you can watch.
Because those are both depressing. It's because Shrek 3 ruins the entire thing. So it's like the first 2 are really great, but then you watch the third and you just get upset again. But Point Break is just a great time every time.
You do seem a little upset with some of these questions. Are you doing okay?
I'm doing
quick
fine.
check-in.
I embody myself in the situation.
Okay.
Also, real quick for the crowd, you said we watched Point Break, and then the next day in the kitchen you were like, "I've been thinking about it. I kind of like
It was
Point."
so good.
See, Point Break is
liked
great.
it. I also have terrible taste in movies. Step Up is literally my favorite movie. I'm sorry to bring down my expert opinion.
Shrek is the worst.
Shrek is so good. Why does everyone hate Shrek? Why am I the only one with bad taste in movies?
No, nothing made me happier than nothing made me happier than we watched the movie. Sean and I are just loving life watching Point Break, and then you were kind of rolling your eyes during most of it, and then the next day you're like, actually,
You know what? I had a
pretty
good
good
time.
movie.
I
It's a
enjoyed
pretty good
watching
movie.
it. It was definitely eye roll worthy for sure, but it was a good time. I enjoyed it. Here's the thing: you hate love movies. So
Yeah.
I never know when we're gonna watch one if it's actually good or if it's actually terrible. Like that. What was that Nick Cage movie you made us all watch where he doesn't talk the whole time?
I didn't make you watch that. Let's be clear. Your boyfriend was like, I want to watch this. And I said, by the way, you're going to have to pay like $20. And he said, it's cool. And I was like, if you're down to watch it, I'm down to watch it. That was Willy's Wonderland.
That's forcing me to watch it.
I didn't do it. Your boyfriend
Anyway,
did.
it was terrible. And I just never know what I'm walking into, but I did enjoy Point Break.
Point Break is good.
Okay, next question.
We gotta get the Nicolas Cage Wicker Man.
We don't need to get any more Nick
He
Cage
punches
sounds.
women in a bear suit.
What is wrong with you?
It's not real punching. We know it's fake.
They tell you. Okay, would you rather someone see all the photos in your phone or read all of your messages?
Photos. There's no dick pics in my phone.
Not even your own dick?
No.
Okay, well.
I'm gonna elaborate before you move on. I have never taken a dick pic. Ever.
What if you want one for the archives when you're older?
I've said this a million times. My dick is not camera ready.
I don't know what that means. And I've also never heard you say that.
She called the bills. Oops, I will give you my phone. I will give it to you. I've never taken a photo of my dick. I've also never kept nudes. Never
Gotta
kept.
take some nudes, bro, for the archives.
Never kept them.
For when you're old and you're like, remember when I was hot?
No dick is ever camera ready for your information. Exactly, that's my
True.
opinion.
Just for your own personal archives.
A little milk on myself. Gross.
Okay, fine. So you rather
I've
someone
never-
look at all your photos?
Thank you, Shadow. Go through all my, yeah, because I've said things in messages that I don't want people to read, but I don't think there's a single photo.
Okay, alright.
No.
You know if anyone else's news on your phone?
As soon as we broke up, deleted them.
That's very honorable.
Yeah. Thank you. Internet.
Internet.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Would you rather speak your mind? I think you already do this. Would you rather speak your mind always or never speak again?
Here's the thing about feminists. Read it again. Because I only remember the
Go
first.
on, talk over me. Speak your mind always or never speak again?
Catherine, I think the better way to ask that question, or never speak again. I think speak my mind.
Always?
Yeah. Because I also have a theory that I'm working on that if you're upset about the truth, something's wrong with you.
You would probably get fired from work.
I mean, you can phrase your thinking in a way that's not going to get you fired.
You'd probably lose all of your relationships.
Not all of them, just most of them.
Okay, so you'd rather speak your mind.
And never speak at all? Then what would this be?
Just you offending everyone?
It's me typing a bunch of dumb jokes. Speaking your mind always might not be too risky if you weren't streaming yourself 3 times a week. Good point.
Yeah, there's definitely some personal considerations. But you'd rather speak your mind always.
Yeah.
Okay, would you rather speak all languages or be able to speak with animals?
Well, do you consider humans animals? Because then you can just speak with animals. You speak all languages.
You're stressed, I can tell. You're chugging your milk.
We're done. Clue and milk. Question, why do you have headphones and not the Mrs. Sexist? It's mostly to just make sure that the music's still playing. I don't know why I'm still wearing them.
It's to muffle his hearing so he can be sure to talk louder than me on the stream.
Catherine, please.
Am I fired?
It'd be great if, like, the first time I have a guest, it's a woman and everyone's like, wow, he's a real piece of shit. He treats them like trash. Speak with Anne. Well, I'm gonna say all languages.
You hate animals?
Because do you really want to hear everything like animals are saying?
Yes, I could be like, Brody, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong with you? And he'd be like, you're not my real mom. And I'd be like, yeah.
You're going outside. It's because I'm also thinking of like when they're in pain.
Animals?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can like tell you what's up.
But like, I'm also
like full Dr. Doolittle.
But like, if you like an animal, like I'm picturing like you're driving down the road, you hear an animal screaming, like because horrible things are happening to animals all the time, and that's a good question too. Even bugs, like bugs are dying constantly.
I don't think bugs are animals, right?
Sponges. What about the sponges?
Sponge rights.
He's also not a vet though. But I'm thinking like, because it's a cool idea to be able to talk to animals for sure.
It's not like telekinesis with animals, or what is it? Telepathy with animals. Like you're not driving down the road and you can just hear them. It'd be like a person talking.
But also like if an animal's screaming, like an animal's being abused in somebody's house, not pointing to a specific house when I do that.
Like, what are our neighbors?
Obviously our neighbors. Who are just been beating the hell out of animals over there.
Wouldn't you want to know so you could go and steal the animal?
But it's like, I don't know. I'm just picturing a world. I'm picturing a world where I have to face the horrible things we do to animals. Because I was thinking, my first thought is, imagine if you drove by like a slaughterhouse.
I mean, you'd probably be vegan.
Yeah, it would change everything if you could talk to animals.
I wouldn't drink milk anymore.
That's all this is. That's all this ever was.
That's all this ever was.
The languages thing would be cool, but I never go anywhere.
I mean, you could.
I mean, if that changed, it'd be pretty rad. And when I suggested doing all the languages, the first response was, "So you hate animals?"
Look, the goal of this specific stream is to get you to be a gay vegan. I'll say it. That's my secret agenda.
It seems pretty clear.
So you'd rather speak all languages?
Yeah.
Final answer?
No, animals.
Really?
Because then I'm actually
What about
special.
all the reasons you literally just said?
Because then I'm actually special.
No one speaks all languages, though. You'd be special either way.
There are people that speak a lot of languages, and if you spoke every language, they would just try to turn you into Jason Bourne. They would just try to figure out a way to use that to...
And they wouldn't if you could speak to animals? The, like, vet Jason Bournes of the world wouldn't be trying to find you? Okay,
that's
so animals?
That's a hard one. Also, I like animals more than people. So, animals.
Okay. Alright, good choice. Would you rather wear the same socks for a month or the same underwear for a week? You could always sell the underwear after the week.
Sell the underwear?
Think about the monetary side of things.
That would be a lovely gift for the Kirk Has Asses fans. My first thought was underwear because I've had trouble with athlete's foot, and I've had trouble with like rashes from socks and sweat.
On your feet?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Both those options would probably sell pretty well. The internet is full of terrible people. They're called underwear and sock enthusiasts, Felix.
They're terrible people.
But the underwear is gross. Because that's just a week of ball sweat and fecal matter.
That. And think about how sweaty you get taking a shit from the earlier question.
I'm not wearing my underwear when I'm doing it, though.
Yeah, but you're sweaty after. Right, terrible people.
Same socks, and without washing, clearly.
Yeah. No, that's like the point. I assume you like wash and rewear socks.
Either way, those options would both result in some kind of infection. But the underwear is only a week.
Okay, rephrase. Would you rather have to amputate all your toes or your asshole? From the infection. You're like, why did this pivot this direction?
Amputate my asshole? I'm also trying to understand how that works, period. We have to give him a new one.
No replacement.
He ruined the
Just
other one.
like a little donut cutter.
It's a manual release valve that I have to hold, and then...
Socks or undies, brah?
I guess the socks.
Socks? For a whole month?
But that's a whole fucking month.
It's a whole month. It's longer because it's socks.
Thank you, Catherine.
I'm here to answer clarifying questions.
Okay, do I get to choose the socks and or underwear?
Sure.
Chopping off your toes might solve the athlete's foot problem, but it will cause other problems of balance. That's kind of the...
Got an extra hand on your elbow to catch you.
Only have 3 fingers. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. I guess I got... It makes me a grosso, for sure, but probably the underwear.
Underwear?
Underwear for a week.
So you wear your underwear for a week at a time?
I don't actually do that. Because I'm thinking... What I'm thinking, honestly, is... Back in the day when we weren't civilized human beings, people had to fucking wear basically the same shit over and over. It was just cloth against your bits. I mean, I'll survive a week of that. But the feet thing, by the time I take them off, they're gonna be like black. It's gonna be a terrible idea. The underwear, there's still breeze, you know? You can still...
I appreciate you verbally processing this with all of us.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
Okay, underwear.
Underwear, yeah.
Final answer? Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a time machine or a teleporter? You can go back and forth in time, or just like...
Anywhere. Where are these questions coming from? From my friends. That's why some of them were heavily homosexual in nature, and a lot of them had to do with milk, because they were all from the friends. This one is hard, because I would rather a time machine. But I know that you shouldn't fuck with time. like, just...
Are you just like imagining Back to the Future right now?
Well, it's not just... No, because I don't want to end up making out with my mom. But the idea being... you don't want to be like, oh yeah, I got a time machine, and then you fuck up everything for everybody. A teleporter
Doesn't mess anything up.
Yeah, it's just
scientifically.
it's just convenient.
So teleporter?
Yeah.
Really? For the greater good? No time machine?
Because the time machine, the second I go back, someone's whole family line's gonna be screwed up when I get back, and then it's like, oh my gosh, I'm responsible for that.
The teleporter.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing could go wrong. Definitely the safer choice.
Well, yeah, I mean, if the teleporter works, you're not giving me a bum-ass teleporter, like...
Okay, teleporter.
We didn't get some Kmart teleporter, we got a good one from somewhere. Yeah.
I mean, I hope so. I can't promise.
We got an IKEA teleporter.
Okay, so teleporter.
You're gonna have to go back for
Great.
parts.
Next question. Would you rather date a girl who won't stop talking or won't stop texting? You're lucky you get the option. Some of us do both.
Won't. Oh. Oh, that's hard.
Your phone's going off all the time, or she's just like constantly talking to you.
Oh, the texter to me. Oh, I pictured
You
it.
and other people. It's not all your attention.
I pictured it as in person. She never stops talking, or she never stops texting in person.
Well, she's texting when she's with you other people, and she's texting you when she's not with you. I assume. Like, if she's texting all the time, she's texting everyone.
Yeah. Because I think I'd do the texting over the talking.
You'd rather date a girl who won't stop texting?
Yeah.
That's not, like, super annoying?
No. To me, what's annoying is not enjoying stillness on occasion.
So at least if she's texting other people. She's with you.
Because that's the rub. Then does my anxiety / like overthinking kick in, where it's like, who is she texting? Like, what? Why isn't this important? I mean, Point Break's on.
She probably has other friends. She probably has other friends.
Yeah, but like, if the movie's on, then what are you texting? Like, we're watching this piece of artwork. People worked really hard. Look at Keanu. But I'm.
Your only piece would be when she's with you, she's texting other people.
Yeah, because that's a good point. It's like, if she's texting constantly when she's with me, and then she texts me when she's not around, it's like, how about you just switch it up?
Because that's the question. Then it wouldn't be would you rather. But
the talking thing, that would get so fucking old. That would get so old.
So texting.
Yeah, texting.
And I think it's safe to say she's not like cheating on you. She just like texts all the time.
It's never safe to say.
Okay.
But no, I just think, because the talking thing, I'm a person that can enjoy presence without speech. And sometimes people are incapable.
It's your spiritual gift.
Some people that cannot do it, and it's just like, oh my.
Okay, next question. Would you rather poop in the only toilet at a party knowing that you'll clog it, or poop in the bushes in the backyard?
At that same party?
Yes.
Or is it? Do you want to take a dump in the only toilet at a party, and you know you'll clog it,
or in the bushes in the backyard at the same party? Yes.
Or just at some point in life you have to shit in the.
Well, we've all been there. This is at the same party. Ton of people.
Ton of people.
Party, man.
We're talking, and a lot of them don't.
A pre-COVID party.
And a lot of those people don't even know who I am, probably.
It's all your friends.
All of my friends throughout history.
You know what? It's your wedding. That's the party.
If it's my wedding, then I'm gonna clog that fucking thing.
To the nice lady that you picked earlier.
It's my
over a lifetime supply of milk.
It's my wedding. It's my shit. I'll shit if I want to. I think I would take the bathroom. We're all people.
You're gonna clog the toilet?
We're all people. We all shit. And sometimes those shits sometimes those shits clog up a toilet, and you just gotta deal with it.
I'm surprised you picked that one.
Because here's the thing. You poop in the bathroom and you go, I clogged the toilet. Okay. If it's his friends, he'd call in everybody to brag. Good point, Shadow. But not to mention athletes' foot. This is everything. We're all over. But when you think about it, someone could still find that shit in the bushes. Isn't that more embarrassing?
But your shame is secretive. You're in the bushes, but it's like weird.
What? Okay, we need to break the stigma of shit. People shit. Everybody shits. Like, you can't, like, sometimes you need a poop knife. I never had a poop knife.
Poop stick, was it?
It was a poop stick, yeah. We don't need to talk
You
about
glaze
it.
over that?
We don't need to talk about it.
Okay, next question. Same vein. Would you rather have to announce to everyone when you have to fart or pee your pants once a day?
Announce that I have to fart.
Really?
When you say to everyone, you're like everybody in the room?
Yeah, just like, hey.
Yeah, this is not to be mean to anybody with neurodivergency. But I could just say like, yeah, I have a tic, I have a social anxiety. When I fart, I have to announce it to everybody in the room to break the tension. I am going to fart. Rather than piss my pants every day? Yeah, totally.
Okay, honestly, the ones that I thought you would waffle more on are the immediate answers. And the ones that I thought were just like easy, you really are taking some time to consider.
You're thinking of poop scissors? Ugh, whoever has poop scissors, that's gross.
Okay, so I have a question for you. It's a Reddit classic, and I want to hear your take.
Reddit classic.
So, since it's a Reddit classic, you might have already given it some consideration, thought about it, chatted with it amongst friends. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
We're talking full size, so it's a horse the size of a duck.
Yes.
Obviously.
Right.
100 duck-sized horses, because that's just a couple kicks.
No, it's either one giant duck or a bunch of tiny horses.
Yeah, a bunch of tiny horses.
You'd rather fight a bunch of tiny horses?
Yeah, because if they're tiny, you kick. You start kicking.
But there's 100 of them.
You kick until they stop moving.
I'll let Reddit know that you have the answer.
Well, I always
Jesus Christ!
No,
no waffling at all.
I didn't think it was horses. I thought it was something else.
Maybe it is. I didn't check it.
It's famous on Reddit. I wouldn't know. I didn't look.
I didn't look it up.
But yeah,
There's like variations of it.
Because yeah, I think I've heard a variation.
It was probably wrong. Mine's correct.
It's probably incorrect.
So you'd rather fight 100 tiny horses the size of ducks?
Because yeah, it's not fighting. It's just kicking until you get tired.
Okay, I'll let the internet know.
Poop knife is a Reddit story.
Oh yeah, it is. So many Reddit references.
That poop knife thing fucked me up because we had not a poop knife in our family. You just told me to
glaze over this.
And it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm slightly intoxicated. It doesn't matter. In our household, if you took too big of a dump and it wouldn't go down the toilet, you had to get a stick from outside to break it up and then throw away the stick. That's the whole point of the poop stick. We didn't have a fucking knife on the wall. That's gross.
You need to see a doctor.
No, we had big shits. It was a problem. We had to get a better diet. That was the problem.
Did you?
No. We just abused our toilets till the end of time.
Just literally got a stick.
Can we get a toe knife? No, it's...
You know what? Being reminded of that story, of course you would rather clog a toilet at a party. That's just how it is.
Well,
For some of you.
You can't ask a lady that, even though we all are humans.
Oh, I didn't see the question.
Mostly watching NYPD Blue and taking giant shits. No, but the question...
Poop scissors, sorry.
Poop scissors. Poop scissors are gross. That's far too much. I mean, we've all clogged a toilet.
I've never pooped in my life, so...
It happens. You just gotta live with it.
Okay, let's take a break from poop. Would you rather...
Oh, darn.
Would you rather continue with your life or restart it? And in restarting it, not have...
any of the knowledge.
The knowledge and experiences that you have now.
I would end up the same way, though. Because my first instinct is to say restart it.
Really?
But
to me, that's like forgetting to save a file. Like, I just did all this shit. You know what I mean?
But I think that question, what it does, it's almost like a therapist trick. What it does is...
Surprise! This is a therapy stream.
What it does is it makes the person think to themselves, does this person think right now they have the capability to change moving forward, to make something of themselves and to be happy with what they make? Or do they literally think, if I had a chance to start over, I would make the right decisions? Which is kind of a big question.
That's why I asked it.
And changes how you think. Because my first thought is, fuck yeah, I'd want to restart. But then when you say you have none of the knowledge, it would just be going through the same shit again. So no, I'd keep going.
Yeah?
If you didn't have that caveat, restart for sure.
Yeah, but then how annoying to be like a 5-year-old with the knowledge of like someone in their 30s. Like you'd be so frustrated until you reached that age. Like until you reached your age now, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
As your knowledge improved.
I don't know.
Growing up experience.
I think, if anything, if I'm 5 years old with the knowledge of a 30-year-old, I would
prodigy.
I would just kind of like work to like put little pins to remember shit because I don't remember anything from being young. I don't know if it's just quote unquote trauma.
I think it is. You don't remember anything when you were 5?
No, I don't remember a lot of stuff from when I was young.
Okay.
So I would be able to be like, remember this shit, keep that, throw that away, tell them no, tell them yes. But then you would just end up being a different person.
Right.
So it's a shifty question.
But the real question is, with none of the previous, you wouldn't have any knowledge or experience that you have now. So you would rather continue with your life.
Yeah.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah, I'd rather just continue. Hold on. Sean brought something up that you wouldn't know you restarted, but you would know that you decided to keep going and always think about it. That's a good point.
You'd be like, I put myself back in middle school. Like an idiot.
You could be the next Jeff Bezos. Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it. But see, when I come back down from space, I wouldn't put on a fucking cowboy hat.
It's really bothering you still.
It does. It bothers me a lot. I don't know why I did that.
You would continue with your life.
I'd continue.
Great. Would you rather have your...
Let's get fucking... I only planned an hour.
Back to poop. Would you rather have your breath smell like a bad fart or have your laugh sound like a fart?
The breath just consistently smells like fart?
Yep.
Then the laugh one.
You'd rather your laugh sound like a fart?
Yeah, because then you just have a unique laugh.
Okay, alright.
If your breath smells like ass, like, one, kissing people kind of goes out the window.
Right, you couldn't do that anymore.
Okay. Well. Hope you enjoy her last appearance, everybody. But no, just the idea of having shit breath all the time. If you just have a unique laugh, then everyone gets used to it eventually.
Okay. Speaking of shit breath, would you rather lick Brody's asshole or kill him? Preface, Brody is a dog.
It's her dog.
It's my dog.
So if I kill the dog...
You have to kill him with your bare hands or lick his little puppy
Bare
asshole.
hands?
Yes.
Now it's changed to bare hands. Now I have to physically remove his life. Or lick his asshole?
Yep, to save his life. You do it?
Can we clean it?
No. How clean could it get?
I knew someone that sounded like that. That was the fart one. Grumpy man dog. I mean, he's sick.
Aw.
But he's not my dog.
You love him.
Do I? Because love is unconditional.
Consider the consequences. Do you think you would continue living if you harmed Brody?
No, you'd murder me. It would basically be suicide through dogicide. I mean, it's not fair because the person asking owns the dog.
It's fair.
And loves the dog.
I'm very objective.
I really don't want to lick Brody's asshole, though.
I mean, it's up to you. You want to kill a puppy with your bare hands?
But you would do it?
And you can talk to him, so you'd hear him pleading for his life.
You would do it?
Hell yeah. Are you kidding? To save his puppy life?
I don't think I would.
Are you serious?
But it's...
You told me before that you would.
When?
I wanted to get on the record.
How drunk was I?
You were drunk. You're eating ramen in the kitchen.
Why did you bring my child into this? It doesn't say how long you have to lick. That's a good point.
Quick lick, just a little, you know?
Yeah, one of those. Fine, I'll do it to save Brody's life.
Thank you so much. For the record, Your Honor.
But nobody has their goddamn phones out in this goddamn culture with your phones. See, you do.
No phones.
No
phones. Okay,
now I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him with my bare hands.
No, you already said it. You're locked in.
I'm gonna kill him with my bare hands.
You've already locked in your answer. Would you rather look 10 years older from the neck up or the neck down? So either your face or your body has aged 10 years.
My first instinct is to say body because I'm not doing much with it anyway.
Yeah? Age your body 10 years?
No, because my back already hurts.
Also, the faces on your chest of your body would age more. All these questions compound.
Probably face.
You'd have your face age?
Because, I mean, I'm usually expressionless, so I don't think there'd be as many lines as other people.
You have so many expressions?
Yeah, so many expressions.
You're not expressionless.
Because I'm thinking from the practical perspective of just back and knees. Like, do I want
No vanity at all.
Like, do I want to wake up and now it takes even longer to get out of bed, it takes longer to put on clothes, but my face looks like I'm 30? It's like, no, fuck that. That would suck.
Like you're 30, you're not 20.
No, I'm saying my
Don't
face would be 30, my
'cause your
body
body's
would be
old.
40.
Got it.
Yeah, that would be, fuck, that would suck ass.
So you'd rather have the face of a 40-year-old?
Why not? 40 is the new 25.
No, it's not. We're just getting old, my friend. Okay, going back to assholes briefly.
It's different for men.
Going back to assholes briefly, would you rather marry Rick or murder Rick?
What state?
You're not getting divorced.
Because if it's in the South, then they'll just murder us both after it happens.
Based on these questions, you're done within a year anyway. But no, you have to stay married.
I feel like he's already married to him. I don't want to marry Rick. I mean, but we get those bennies.
Yeah.
We get those benefits.
I was like, yeah, that Benadryl. You get that Benadryl.
They only give Benadryl to gay married couples.
That's what I call Brody's Benadryl. And I give it in the morning.
Where's your same-sex union paperwork? I understand you want to buy Benadryl, so we're going to need a license and your marriage license to a man.
So you'd marry Rick?
Rather than murder him?
Yeah.
And the consequences of murdering him are the same?
What do you mean?
If I murder him, I go to prison?
Is that relevant?
Yeah.
Yes, the consequences are the same.
Well, then, yeah, I'll marry him.
Okay. You want to marry Rick? I get it.
Because I don't have to have sex with him.
Would you rather have your dick sucked by another man or suck another man's dick?
Obviously, the first one. You just close your eyes.
And have your dick sucked?
Yeah.
By Rick, your husband?
I mean, he already does that now. We didn't even need to get married.
Moving on.
Why buy the cow?
Would you rather...
Why buy the
cow?
When you get the milk for free.
Okay. We gotta move this along. I'm getting upset. Would you rather be homeless for 3 years and then rich for the rest of your life, or middle class forever?
Middle class forever. Middle class in America is 1% across the world.
Okay, relax.
Because homeless, like...
You have no home.
Yeah, obviously.
Houseless, I should say. You're houseless.
Because I read a thread today just to get depressing.
Just to bring it all down for a little bit.
I read a thread today where people on Twitter were giving each other advice for people that are getting kicked out of their house.
Yeah, you really brought this down.
And just the, like, how sad it was to see people like, I was homeless for 2 years, here are the things I did so I could shower, go to job interviews, and do this. And, like, listing out the services that are free, the tricks they had to do. And I'm like, man... Obviously, this is what I'd have to do if I was homeless, but I'm so glad I've never been in this position. But middle class, I mean...
We just bring it super down, Kurt.
But yeah, like middle class...
It's terrible.
middle class in America, until, of course, we start, bringing out them guillotines. Like, middle class in America is basically the shit compared to everywhere else. Not everywhere else, but, like, a lot of places.
Some other places.
Yeah.
So middle class forever?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Would you rather be a genius in a world of morons or a moron in a world of geniuses?
I mean, I already am a genius in a world of morons, so...
So you're gonna stick with that? Status quo?
Status quo. I mean, a moron in a world of geniuses. Because in theory, if I was...
You'd be so frustrated if you were the only smart person. But also, you'd be so frustrated if you're the only dumb person.
If you're the, like, because take what you just said and unpack it, right? If I am the one moron in a world of geniuses, that means the world is safe. Like, that means the world...
Have you met geniuses? They're very volatile.
But, like, because I mean, geniuses.
Wait, am I legally allowed to sing that song?
What? Oh no, you probably can't.
Okay.
Because he'll kill us. Middle class in California or middle class in Tennessee? California. Because yeah, it sucks ass, but I don't want to live in Tennessee.
Hey!
I just don't want to live there.
That's fair.
I mean, what do you guys have?
Culture and some humidity.
Okay, so the culture is questionable.
Sean says ignorance is bliss. I agree with that.
No, because I'm thinking...
if you're the only smart person, you could like take over and make the world whatever you want, right?
That's not technically... That's not completely true, because morons, what we've learned, I mean, in the past, like, 8 years, enough morons get together, they can make enough change to really fuck it over.
You're the only one, so there's no other morons to get your back.
But the... Also, I feel like if you're a genius in a world of morons, they end up murdering you.
Well, and vice versa. If you're the only moron in a world of geniuses...
They wouldn't murder you, they'd just, like, keep you in a human zoo.
So, okay, what's your answer? Neither is great, that's the point.
It's almost like we got to the point of would you rather. I think I would be... I think I'd be a moron in a world of geniuses.
I have good news for you. I'm just kidding.
Thanks.
Okay, would you rather be hot and married to someone ugly, or ugly and married to someone hot? I might have more good news.
What I love about this is that it assumes I am neither ugly nor hot. So I'm right in the middle.
I mean, you do have 3 faces.
It's true.
But you can talk to animals.
Kirk is the hottest. Thanks, Ben. Then why did you marry Megan? No, I think anyone would be lucky to be married to him, even Rick.
Oh, that's so nice.
I think
even Rick, so true.
But does it make me vain to say I would rather be ugly and marry someone hot?
That isn't vanity yourself?
Because I really don't care about how I look.
That's the opposite of vain.
But because it's also like a status thing for dudes. It's not just about like, oh, look at this person. It's like, look how hot she is. Whereas like if I'm super hot and then I'm married or dating, or what did you say? Married?
I think it's married.
Yeah, and I'm married to this quote-unquote ugly woman. It would be because she's a fucking awesome person, and that doesn't matter. But if it's a really, really hot woman, and then I'm ugly, then it's like, I have conquered something. I have outwitted the attractive men.
I think it's more just your preference.
I'd say I'd rather just be ugly and go and marry someone hot. Yeah? Because I really don't care about my own appearance. Okay. I don't care about
I'm glad we unpacked that.
I don't care about being hot.
Would you rather eat a whole stick of butter or a tablespoon of tahini?
What is that second one?
Tahini? The like stuff you put on like cut fruit and stuff.
A stick of butter or that?
Yeah, it's like spicy-ish.
I now know what you're talking about. Okay. Ooh. A spoon of it?
Yeah. Whole stick of butter or a big old spoon of tahini.
And I could drink something afterwards?
Yeah. Milk, presumably. Just to wash down that butter.
And also, is it kind of like, I'm not gonna have the butter. Is like
just say tahini!
But the tahini thing, is it like also salty?
Not really.
It's like, I can't,
it's not like a spoonful of salt.
I'm like mixing up exactly what it is, but probably that over the stick of butter. Because a stick of butter is that's gross. Like eating a stick of butter?
Are both spicy for Kirk, honestly.
Ben, I hate you sometimes. But no, like a stick of butter is like, that's too much. A spoon, it's like, the spoon's done. But butter, you'd have a couple bites and then there's more of it. Like that'd be bad.
Okay. So tahini?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I have 8 left. If anyone else has anything else you want to ask Kirk,
we only have 45 minutes.
Put it in the chat. I skipped a couple we can go back to. There's some that I wanted to make sure we got to. Like this one. Would you rather drink a cup of spoiled milk or pee your pants in front of a hot chick at a bar?
Spoiled milk.
Really?
I don't like peeing pants stuff. I don't like the smell of urine being on my clothes. I don't like just publicly acknowledging that I've pissed my pants. It's probably because of a very traumatic experience pissing my pants when I was young. But spoiled milk, like, instead drink a cup of spoiled milk?
Yep, whole cup.
A whole cup. How spoiled are we talking?
Spoiled? Not good, not a fun time. Smells gross.
Over here we just call it amasi. Is that a delicacy? Like, just straight up spoiled milk? At a bar.
Yeah.
And I can just leave after that happens?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, do that.
You'd rather pee your pants?
Yeah, because I mean
you felt so strongly about the spoiled
because
milk.
I thought it was just a drink of spoiled milk.
No,
I can handle that.
glass.
If it's a whole glass, that might lead to some food poisoning. That I'm out a couple days. But like, that's just a moment and be like, well, piss my pants. Lovely talking to you. I'm gonna go home, and then
You're out?
yeah.
Okay.
That makes more sense. A cup of spoiled milk, I just imagine that's going to just turn into...
It's not going to be a good time.
That's just going to be bathroom for hours.
Not like visible mold, but definitely not smelling pleasant.
Because I'm just getting hung up on the full glass.
It's full glass.
If it was a drink, fuck yeah. Just do it, and then I'll deal with the stomach pain and probably vomit later, but...
How about a sip of like really spoiled moldy milk?
A sip?
Just a sip of super spoiled. A normal sip of milk. So for you, a chug. But it's like super spoiled. Would that sip be worth it?
Probably not, no. Because I'm also thinking, like, I've never... this might be crazy to believe. I've never had spoiled milk in the house. We've never had a...
Because it never lasts that long.
Exactly. So, like, when I think spoiled, I only think of, like, 2 days past the quote-unquote expiration date. Which is not spoiled.
Right.
So, like, I've never even seen spoiled milk. I don't even know what that's like. So
you'd rather pee your pants in front of a hot girl at a bar?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
We're just people. Shit happens. She has a fun story to tell her friends about the weirdo she met. I never get to see her again.
Okay.
Whatever.
There you go. Would you rather be covered in fur or scales? Your whole body's covered either in fur or scales. We're getting into furry territory. Trigger warning.
Felix is gonna get very excited. Probably fur.
A little warm, don't you think? Especially during those shit sweats.
I'm turned on all of a sudden. Well, because scales. Yeah, because I'm thinking scales. When those shed, it'd be a lot different than just dealing with like the shedding of a fur.
I like that you instantly go into shedding. You clearly live with 2 dogs.
Yeah, like and also fur, you can shave it. It's just gonna come back.
Sure.
Scales, it's just like you're Killer Croc from the DC universe, which I'm sure.
But you got some armor going on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight crime. I'm not gonna suddenly fight crime because I have scales.
But you could. You could talk to animals. You have scales.
You're just turning me into a superhero. But no, I would say fur probably.
Yeah. You wouldn't get a little warm in summer?
Yeah, but I mean, dogs have to deal with it.
You're just gonna do like full body wax or what? What's your plan?
Now I have to have a plan for the fur. Shave and then probably wax certain areas, I imagine.
Yeah? What areas?
Let's go over it. Let's bring out the doll. No, I just think fur makes more sense. Scales.
It makes a lot of sense, sure.
Scales, I don't want to be a snake man or, like, I don't know. I would rather just be fur. Because there's plenty of dudes that just have way too much body hair. That's more easy to accept than, oh, you have scales. You're a scale person. Like, that yeah.
So fur.
Fur.
All right.
For sure.
Hey, quick question. Would you rather have a huge dick and tiny balls, or a decent dick and huge balls?
Having scales gets you free entry into the Illuminati. Huge dick but tiny balls?
Yeah.
Probably that. I mean,
tiny.
You're a heterosexual woman. Well, not. I mean, you find men attractive.
Sure. Some.
Does ball size really matter at all?
You tell me. They're your balls.
Because to me, I'd rather have... Now, when you say huge, are you saying, like, uncomfortably huge?
No, I think comfortably huge.
Because a dude could have a dick that's big enough that it's like, well, I'm not putting that inside me. What am I, like,
I'm aware.
A monster?
What am I, a monster?
But the... I love that she has a musical theme specifically for tiny balls. That's Catherine. That's why she's on the show. It's also just the final countdown by the band Europe, by the way.
Hey. No copyright, not saying the words. You just ruined it.
It's the tiny balls. I'd probably do big dick and tiny balls. Mostly because I don't understand what the disadvantage of having small balls is.
You tell me.
Because if you have huge balls, that's just... there's more area of attack. If you were to get attacked with the balls, it hurts more.
Oh, it's like area of attack, sir?
Well, like if you're getting kicked.
Got it. And might make your week of the same underwear more comfortable.
Exactly. But,
okay, tiny balls it is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why that's a problem.
We have a submission. Would you rather be roommates with R. Kelly or O.J. Simpson?
R. Kelly. R. Kelly hasn't murdered any white dudes.
I mean, I guess that we know of.
But they're both monsters.
I don't think O.J. Simpson has murdered any white dudes.
Yeah, he did.
I thought he murdered wait.
I'm pretty sure he murdered a woman and the dude she was seeing.
Oh. Yeah, R. Kelly.
Like,
I forgot about him.
Yeah, everybody does.
Sorry, it's a little overshadowed with the whole wife situation.
Also, you want a room with R. Kelly because he's just going to be in the closet the whole time.
Okay.
Boom! Yes.
We have to move on.
Got it.
Would you rather look like? Is it Bussy?
Busey?
Or speak like Mike Tyson?
Look like Gary Busey or speak like Mike Tyson? Gary Busey. Gary Busey also legitimately has brain damage. He destroyed his skull in a motorcycle accident.
Why are you laughing?
Because then I could do Gary Busey lines and people would be like, "Oh, Gary Busey." But no, I don't want to talk like Mike Tyson. That's just...
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I don't know what the other gentleman looks like, but you don't
Gary
seem
Busey?
to care what you look like.
Gary Busey is from Point Break. He was the dude...
My favorite film! Comes full circle. Love that for me.
Gary Busey was the older FBI agent. He was the one that was like, Utah, give me 2. He was the one that was like, give me 2 meatball sandwiches.
Oh, he looked fine.
He looks different now. He got into a very intense motorcycle accident.
Now I feel very rude for asking that question.
His face literally now is lopsided. It's very hard to explain.
And that's your pick?
Yeah.
Great.
Current Busey, not Point Break. I know that, Ben. I got it. I figured that's what was going on.
Would you rather have tiny hands or a micro penis? I'm talking like little tiny hands. For reference. Like the little fake hands people put in their sleeves. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. Now please describe the micro penis. I mean, tiny hands.
Or like, this is it.
Yeah, tiny hands.
Yeah? You couldn't like drive.
I love that the micro penis and micro ball showed up and said, yeah, you can. You just get a special wheel made.
For your hands are this big? Yeah,
you just get like a toy wheel, take out the big wheel, or even just mount that to your thing, just have really good power steering.
Okay, so you'd rather just like not have hands basically. And remember, you only have 3 fingers.
There are also people in this world that have those hands.
Not this big.
Yeah, because they've had genetic issues where they have really tiny hands.
Not that small, I don't think.
I think they are.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Hold on. I'm gonna look it up on Google. Okay. Not show it exactly, just in case.
Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas has been up on Kirk's Google this whole time. Tiny. Well, now I'm gonna feel really rude.
Yeah.
Those aren't that small. No, that's not. I'm talking smaller, bruh. Smaller hands. Kirk is showing me like child-size hands, which is like fine.
I'm talking smaller hands, brah.
You don't even know what I'm talking about. Tiny ass
Like,
hands. Smaller than that.
Like
the
that?
The little tiny plastic ones that people make videos with.
I think if I had those hands, and we're gonna take this off the screen.
Kirk just googled tiny hands disease.
Because I'm pretty sure there's like a thing where like
I don't think that's what it's called.
Because you don't develop in your hands like
Okay, so you'd rather have tiny hands.
Because I'm pretty sure you can live your life with tiny hands.
You can live your life with a micro dick.
Not very greatly though. I mean, I don't know. I would not like to have a micro penis.
Okay.
But I have seen people with the disability of having really tiny hands, and like they can live their lives.
Okay.
So like, I think if I could just deal with that in some way, that would be a good situation.
Okay, so tiny hands.
Tiny hands.
Okay.
Give me those tiny hands.
Gotta go. Okay, would you rather marry a mom in her 50s that you have to dress like you're a preteen, or marry someone your own age or younger, like age appropriate, and you have to dress like her dad?
So it's marry a cougar,
and then dress like a preteen.
but I have to dress like teens do now,
Yes.
or marry somebody my own age, but I have to look like exactly like her dad.
You have to dress like her dad.
All the time?
She can be like your age or a little like younger, like around your age.
All the time, or just in the bedroom?
All the time, bro. You won't be in the bedroom very much with your tiny hands.
Is it weird?
And your tiny balls.
Is it weird? Is it weird that like I'm mostly thinking I don't want to dress like how kids do now?
That's odd, yes.
Because it's like I mean I feel like my fashion sense, which obviously is killing it, but I think my fashion sense is easily changeable to a dad situation.
You know what? Dumb question. You're already there.
But oh my god, I would hate having to dress up like fucking kids these days.
I'm talking like front pleated khakis, dad outfit, tucked in polo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no offense. You do wear that.
I don't. Occasionally. Dressing like a dad would often mean flannel shirts a bit more often.
White, new, balances.
Unless they're Amish. I think I could do someone my own age but dressed like their dad. Because dads are dressed for comfort.
Okay.
Like dads are dressed to just get through the day with the least amount of problems.
That is true.
Kids today are dressed like they all want to be Instagram models.
And the highest possible thermostat.
So
Okay, I just thought of one.
Uh-oh.
Would you rather
Daddy Kirk, thank you.
Would you rather lick Brody's asshole
What the
or
fuck?
have Brody lick your asshole?
Can they be washed?
Sure.
Either way?
Sure.
Then Brody lick mine.
Yeah? Brody.
I don't want to lick.
I know,
because your dogs are foul.
They're dogs. Yeah. Okay.
Two different rimming questions. This is what I subscribe for.
Okay.
And this isn't on Kirk Has Asses, by the way. You're getting this shit for almost free.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Would you rather?
Yeah.
You're not gonna like this one.
Great. Because I've loved all the other ones. I loved all of them.
Would you rather show your dick to a woman on the first date, unprompted, or moon her, also unprompted? Either way, it's
Moon.
unsolicited exposure.
Moon.
It's more fun, right?
It's more fun, and also, like I said before, the dick is never camera ready.
I still don't know what that means.
But the butt, I mean, a butt is a butt. Butts are just butts. They're just fatty tissue with a hole in the middle that's mostly covered by cheeks. So it's like, show them the butt.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You would moon a woman on the first date, unsolicited?
Yeah,
For the record?
Of one of the two options, yeah.
Okay, alright. As you were like that.
Would you rather I show my dick and balls? Mooning slightly
You
less.
wouldn't be able to see the balls.
Most
based
likely,
on previous questions.
less likely to end up on a list.
That's true, but you probably would still end up on some list.
Yeah, a mooning list.
A mooning list.
This guy's a mooner. He's a serial mooner.
Okay, would you rather drink goat's milk all your life or warm milk all your life?
Goats. I've had warm milk once, and I never understood why some people prefer it.
It's supposed to be like soothing, right?
Yeah, I don't get it. To me, it's gross. Like,
yeah, milk is gross.
No, cold milk is great. Warm milk is gross.
You're wrong. Okay.
That one was a quick one. No, warm milk. I don't know. Warm milk grosses me out.
Yeah, milk is gross for sure.
But even
for the record,
I haven't even had goat's milk though. I don't know.
And you picked that?
Yeah, I've never had it.
So you think anything's better than warm milk?
Kinda.
And death is better than no milk? I'm really just getting your priorities in order. Okay.
It really doesn't add up when you get to it, but yeah.
All right, I'll leave a couple more for you. Ready?
Only a couple more.
Would you rather have adult braces as an adult?
Yeah.
Which so far doesn't seem like anything bothers you appearance oriented.
No.
Or have LASIK eye surgery so you don't have to wear glasses. And you lose your entire personality.
Well, I would probably get the LASIK mostly because you can just lose your brand identity. I can just get clear glasses. I can just pop the...
So you would lie to everyone?
Yeah, I mean, we're all lying to each other all the time.
I don't lie.
Remember what you said about if you had to tell the truth, everybody would be fired?
Yeah. No,
Like-
I said you'd be fired. Specifically.
But yeah, it's true. If you I mean, yeah, I would just have my glasses then, but there just wouldn't be anything in them.
So you'd rather get LASIK?
Yeah, because I've had braces.
Right, but you'd have to get them again as an adult.
Yeah, I don't want to do that again. That was not because it was a terrible situation. I would rather not go through that again.
Okay.
Because yeah, it was just cutting your mouth and stuff, and then going back in just to have them tighten it and shit. I was like, nah, not my cup of tea.
Okay, LASIK it is. Would you rather?
Kirk is dead.
Yeah. What if you lose your glasses? Then that's it.
Kirk has. No, I just turned the S into a D.
Kirk had glasses.
Now he doesn't.
Kirk had asses.
Yeah, now it's gone.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
This is the last one I have.
Last one you have.
Would you rather live with a furry for a month or stay dressed as a furry for 48 hours?
Live with a furry.
Yeah, same.
I mean, they're just people. Like, that's like asking, hey, would you live with a leather fetishist for a month? It's like, yeah, they're not coming out here whipping me with shit. Okay. Like, they're not coming out here putting shit on me. It doesn't matter. It's not like, I mean, it would be a different question, I think, if it was like, would you live with a furry for a month who insists on having daily, I'm sure they
Sex?
have. No.
With you?
No, daily, like, furry parties. I'm sure there's, like, a term for it. But if they were like, by the way, I'm having furries over constantly, it's like, furry town.
You're also covered in fur, remember?
Yeah, that's what I meant. That they're like an uncontrollable, like, a furry that just can't not be furrying. What's the term for it?
Party.
Because, like...
Party.
Because to me, it's like they're just living their life. That's just how they roll.
I agree.
Furmate.
It was a submission. I didn't know if you had a strong reaction either way. But that's great news for me.
For your fur mates. No, I just don't.
Fur mates. That's cute. Oh, fur meat. I like that. That's cute.
To me, it wouldn't be a problem unless they were like coming in, like anybody was coming into my room demanding I partake in shit. Because then it's just like, yeah, man, take the place. Just, clean up after yourselves and just give me some space. I don't mind. I mean, you do you. If you and Sean were like, hey, we're having an orgy, it's gonna be on this date, and I'd be like, okay.
We always plan it out.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a sex calendar.
There's no spontaneous orgies. They're all well planned. But like, if you were planning anything, that's out of the norm. And you're like, by the way, we need the living room. All right, whatever, it's fine. I just don't know why that's a problem. Because what's the other one? I have to wear a furry suit for like a week?
For 48 hours.
Because that would just be hot.
You're already covered in fur. What's the difference?
Then it would be two furs deep.
I'll Twilight, I have more for you.
Uh-oh. All my furry friends are too poor to afford suits anyway, so honestly, it would be very...
We should start a fund. A furry fund.
Do you want me to...
You could do locks of love with your body hair. We could make furry suits.
It would take such a long time.
Okay, would you rather listen to the same 10 songs on a repeat for the rest of your life, or only be able to watch the same 5 movies on repeat?
Do I choose the songs and or movies?
Sure, as long as it's the same for the rest of your life.
I would do... Oh, man. This would kind of throw the whole stream out of whack. But I think I would...
It's all about the stream.
Well, no, because I think I would do movies. And pick 5 very, very, very different
What are your 5 movies? Shrek?
Shrek 2.
Shrek 2? Not Shrek 1? Not the OG?
No, both. Shrek and Shrek 2.
Oh, they're 2 of your 5.
No, it would be The Big Lebowski.
Point Break?
No, I don't think it'd be Point Break. It'd probably be The Big Lebowski.
Step Up.
Back to the Future.
The first one?
Yes, the first one. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
You have 2 more.
Because I want there to be an action movie, but I can't pick Point Break.
How about SWAT? The American classic.
No, not SWAT. I only got 3, right?
How about Lord of the Rings? You don't have to watch like 3 times over the course of your life because it's so long.
But there's 3 different movies.
Yeah, I know. Just kidding. Of course I know. They're all super long. Can't go wrong.
But that's the thing. It's like, which one do you choose? 2 Towers or Return of the King or Fellowship? Like,
I
which
like
one?
the Fellowship because it's like the Shire and the Hobbits are all cute.
Yeah, but an hour of it, nothing's happening.
I'm just saying you could literally only have to watch it 3 times the course of your life.
I got those 3. I'm debating whether to include The Dark Knight, probably.
I feel like you're picking films you've already seen, the equivalent of what most people will watch in their lifetimes. Are you sure you don't want some fresh picks?
Well, because it has to be a movie that I literally could watch on repeat,
right,
and would enjoy, and I can do it with those. But I have Big Lebowski as a comedy, Back to the Future, sci-fi comedy, Dark Knight's an action, Willy Wonka is just
a classic,
feel good. That's something that requires at least a day of thought. Drive? No, Drive is not in there past tense. I know it's in yours. But, yeah, I don't know what the 5th one would be. But I think I could do that with movies because sometimes I'll get a hankering for, like, a random album, and those are even more than 10 songs.
I see what you're doing.
So, like, if I was only 10 songs, I'd be going insane. Like,
so you're
so
picking
fast.
Slightly based on soundtrack as well.
Because yeah,
Shrek has a great soundtrack. It really does.
Because if I were to be like, oh, these 10 songs and that's it, that's not even the amount of Every Time I Die songs I want to listen to for the rest of my life.
But does Every Time I Die have a feature film?
No, they don't.
There you go.
But that's why I'm thinking, I think I could find 5 movies that could hit all the buttons and then watch TV shows, but I couldn't find 10 songs that hit all the buttons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 5 movies. It suck, but 5 movies.
All right, so you've picked 4 and you're keeping 1 open. TBD.
Because yeah, I don't know what that 5th one would be, and also I've picked those other ones way too fast. I'd have to look it over because I'd want a horror movie, but I do I do The Shining or do I do like Shaun of the Dead? I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard question.
I would do Train to Busan as my horror movie.
Have
you seen that one?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, well, we'll watch it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Hey, quick question for you, Kirk.
Uh-huh.
Would you rather be a chronic farter or a chronic burper?
What if you're both already?
Are you okay? We need to take
What if you just have gas
to
problems?
Kaiser after this.
Burper, right? I mean,
You tell me.
because burps don't smell like asshole, so you
not.
probably want to go with burps.
Okay.
Chronic farter, that also means you're just getting more and more potential fecal matter on your underwear.
That you have to wear for a week straight.
Yeah.
Next to your tiny balls.
We're just building a story of me that's not accurate.
Well, you said both options that I just gave you are accurate.
But no, I knocked my headphone thing out, and I can't hear the music, which made it weird. But yeah, burping, for sure.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. I feel like constant burping would get uncomfortable, like you'd have a constant trouble swallowing. But chronic burping is not like every second. You'd still be able to eat.
With your tiny hands.
And sleep.
And your only spicy foods.
That would suck if you had spicy food burps all the time.
Yeah. Think about it.
You're just reliving the spice. But yeah, you don't want
spicy farts.
Spicy farts is just, hey, you want to shit your pants constantly? No, I do not. So yeah.
Love it. Well, there's all the questions I have for you, Kirk.
Oh no. I mean, we could just, how much we get, like 20 minutes. I could pose it to anybody in the chat. I think some people may have bounced. I know that Oops said that she had something before the gym. You can put it out, no problem. What do you got, Felix? Would you rather? You also answered like none of them.
I'm here to harass you.
Okay.
And not incriminate myself.
Would you rather your every movie was a...
Sorry. These are funny.
Would you rather... Hold on, let's go with Felix first. Would you rather every movie stream was a crappy Hallmark Christmas movie legally, or every game stream was a crappy mobile game forever? I honestly would rather the Hallmark Christmas movies because there's so many of them. And they're all pretty shitty.
That's like the point.
Like they're like, and they don't even make
People love them.
They don't even make any like effort to pretend they're not trash. Like they're just like, no, we know they're bad.
It's like some people, man.
It's like
I am trash.
They're just like, I love the fact that you're gonna produce like 800 of these this year,
and they're all great.
They're all great.
That's why girls love them.
So yeah, crappy Hallmark movies for sure. You could definitely make fun of them pretty easily. Yeah, I think it would be more fun. The mobile game stuff would just get tiring. Like I'd be done. Would you rather shit out of your stick or pee out of your butt?
He means dick.
Pee out of my butt, clearly. Because I'd rather, yeah, if you shit out your dick, it would be just a long, thin, gross thing.
I know what that would be like.
Well, then why are you grossed out by the pee out of your butt?
It's all gross.
It's your boyfriend. Life narrated by Keith David or narrated by Steve Blum? Keith David, all day, every day. Not even a question. Keith David, for sure.
You're very passionate about some of these.
Well, Keith David, do you know who Keith David is?
No. Back to Google. Back off of Kirk Cameron's Saves Christmas.
That guy.
Oh, I know who he is.
And his voice is awesome.
Yeah.
His voice is like, I don't know, I can't even do a good impression of it. But, yeah, Keith David, for sure.
Okay.
Also, I'm not 100% sure who Steve Blum is. So
maybe give that a quick Google before you decide your fate.
American voice actor. Deep voice, both Wolverine and Sub-Zero from the Mortal Kombat franchise. Yeah, still Keith David.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, still Keith David. What the F, man? He does everyone's voice. Look, if you had said either Keith David or,
Morgan Freeman?
No. Kevin Conroy, that'd be somebody I'd be like, oh, that's a really hard one. But it's gonna be Keith David. And even then, Keith David or Kevin Conroy, it's probably gonna be Keith David. Kevin Conroy was the voice of Batman in the animated series.
Great.
I'm sure.
Happy for you.
You needed to know that. I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about.
No.
But I've met Kevin Conroy. Yeah, that means he can't narrate my life.
That immediately puts him on the do not call list.
Well, look, we all know you can't narrate Kirk's life if you've met Ben in person.
It's just the rules.
It's just the rules.
We don't make it up.
Does Megan have one?
He's narrating Rick's.
Does Megan have one? If your lovely wife is still there? Because she's a nurse. She's seen some crazy shit.
Yeah. She's probably seen
Nurses.
more crazy shit than any of us have.
Yeah. I mean, she lies awake at night staring at the ceiling, trying to get out those horrible memories.
I think she works in a fertility clinic. Like.
Yeah, exactly. New life.
Just like helping women.
Exactly. The horrors.
I gotta go.
Vaginas, breasts. How do you deal with it? Oh man, would you rather?
Are there any that you thought I would ask that I didn't ask?
I mean, I was worried, honestly, when I was driving home. I was like, there are gonna be things where they're like, I thought they were all gonna be like relationship based for one. I don't know why. So I was like, I'll be like, would you rather a woman do this or a woman do that? I also thought a handful of them would be like really hard hitting philosophical questions.
You were really worried about that?
I don't know why.
Like...
well, once you confirmed that it was friends asking them, I was like, oh no, she's gonna get like the basic of basic dumb shit. And knowing Rick, rip a catheter out or explosive diarrhea?
From the missus.
Rip a catheter out of myself?
I think so.
Or explosive diarrhea. And when you say explosive diarrhea,
does that need to be explained?
Well, no, not so much that it's explained. You don't mean because everybody's had really bad diarrhea before.
No.
Well, you've never taken a shit in your life. You've woken up just like this, and you attacked the day. You didn't excrete any waste.
Facts.
4 days nonstop. Okay, well now we're changing things.
He's just continuing her question.
Yeah, explosive diarrhea for 4 days.
Rather than rip out a catheter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's going into the urethra.
Yes.
And then you have to take it. Yeah, no. I not to blow up his spot. I remember the conversation I had with my father when they took out his catheter. Just by his expressions, I don't want to do that.
Wait, were you talking to him while it was happening?
No.
Oh.
He came out of a procedure. It wasn't a surgery, it was a procedure. He always does that because he hates that word. But he came out, and just the conversation about them taking out the catheter was like enough for me to go, yeah, I don't want to do that to myself. Explosive diarrhea for 4 days, that's just really bad food poisoning.
It's also rip a catheter out, so it's you.
Yeah. It's just myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Non-stop diarrhea is just really bad food poisoning.
Sure.
That's happened in life.
Maybe to you.
You just
Not to women.
No, never.
No.
No, I mean you just post up in your bathroom for 4 days, drink a lot of water, and get through it. Take an enema.
I'm just surprised you would pick 4 days of discomfort versus that initial.
I think it's because the 4 days of diarrhea is something I already understand. I can already see that happening. I already understand it.
All right, here's a question for you.
We got another one from them after that.
No. Go ahead. I'll hold mine.
Okay, we still got time. So, take an enema of beer, or nick your testes a few times while manscaping.
I'm pretty sure people pay good money to have enemas of beer.
And
in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I think.
Or nick your tiny itty bitty testes.
That's not
from the previous question.
Yeah, I was like, please clarify that you have not seen my testes. You are not aware of their
I'm
relative.
trying to hold that boundary.
You're not aware of their relative size. People also pay good money to have their balls nicked, probably. But because, yeah, I'd probably take that enema. Yeah.
Probably good for you.
Because I don't want cuts on my balls.
They're just nicks, just a little.
Once again, you don't own balls.
I do.
You don't know what cuts
They're not on my
ball.
body, but I own them.
You don't know what cuts on the testes are like.
Sean has left the chat.
Sean's just hoping you don't get any ideas. What was your question?
Oh, quick question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather take a shot to the dick, like an injection,
okay,
or a piercing or something, needle in the dick?
Uh-huh.
You're already stressed out.
Or?
Shot to the dick. Or die alone.
Or die alone.
My question is really about male birth control.
I doubt if male birth control.
Not like a gunshot, just like a little.
Either way, there's milk.
Yeah, we got you to the milk territory.
I mean, I would like to think that I could deal with the shot to the dick, but
you can't handle a few nicks on your balls.
But that's so different.
Little testy nickies.
Testy nickies are not the same as getting a shot, because the shot, I imagine, is for something that I need.
Yeah, for fun and no numbing. Needle in the dick or die alone?
Well, I'm already dying alone, so I know the feeling. I don't know what it's like to get shot in the dick. I mean, I have a shot in the dick, I guess.
Yeah?
But I'm not happy about it in any way,
fine.
shape, or form.
Are you happy about dying alone?
No. It hasn't been great so far. No, I guess. Okay. Would you rather?
Are you holding your inhaler?
Yes.
Are you okay?
There's nothing in it.
Am I stressing you out?
I kept it on my desk because I hear you have to recycle it at a specific place. You can't just throw it away.
You are such a good person.
But I always forget to take it with me or look it up, and I just keep it there all the time.
Just throw it away. I won't tell anyone.
Because I thought of one. I thought one that you were gonna ask was, would you rather have a vagina rather than a dick for a month to experience periods, or
like not a good time?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Well, you have it for a month, you do what you will, but you will experience having a period.
Okay.
Or I have a period for the rest of my life, but it's through my dick and balls.
Through the balls?
Well, just the dick, I guess.
That is so specific. How would you think that I would ask you that?
I don't know. But
Would you rather?
I would rather just have a vagina for a month.
Great.
I mean, because that would be an experience to have.
Sure.
And it would bring some understanding into being the other sex. But I can't imagine having that happen to my dick for every month for a year.
Yeah,
I can't.
Me neither. It's not a great time.
It's not a good time, is it?
Also, I have news for you about the female experience. It's not just having a vagina.
I know that. I'm saying it would gain insight.
In fact, not all of us have them.
I know that, but you know the point I'm making.
So you're saying you would rather die than have a period?
Why would it be death? It's not death.
Up the ante.
It's not death at all. It's. I just don't want to have it all the time forever. And it would be nice to know what it is like.
Would it? I don't want to know what it's like to be kicked in the balls.
Not to have a greater understanding.
You're talking about a vagina in general, not periods.
Well, yeah, that's being a part of having one, but it would gain a better understanding of what it is like. It wouldn't be the entire experience for sure.
Okay, all right.
I mean, the way to rephrase it would be, would you be a woman for a month or something else for a year? But
I mean, not really the same thing.
But yeah.
Okay, wait. Here's a clarifying question for you.
Give birth or have the man flu?
It's just the regular flu when men get it. Because you were very dramatic about it.
Never. I've never been dramatic about getting it.
Specifically, I'm saying.
I'd rather have the flu. I don't want to reproduce. But
if you can just give it away? You're like a surrogate.
Nah. Even then, there's too many people as it is.
Wait, I have a clarifying question.
Uh-huh.
Is the dick period continuous or just every month out of your dick?
Every month.
It's not all the time.
Not all the time.
So it's like a normal period.
Yeah.
Well, then of course you'd rather just have that for a month than forever. That's not like a fair.
But you'd also lose your dick for an entire month as well.
Are you using it?
Well, I mean, I have to use it every day to do things, but yeah.
What are you doing every day?
Well,
urinating. You're still good.
Yeah, but
you got something.
I don't know how it works down there. For all that shit, there's maintenance things. They got to give you a
manual.
Yeah, a guide.
You're born with one. I have mine still. There goes a girl. Here you go.
But yeah, no. The fuck is that? Oh, is those middle fingers on fire? I can't even tell.
I think so.
I don't know what it's in response to.
It's a really pretty color.
That's a pretty color.
Purple. It's like little purple flames. So that was the one that you were dreading answering that you just brought up?
Well, no. I just thought like it would be. I thought it would also be a lot more man-woman based stuff, but
like what?
Like I don't know. It's a celebration of the power of womanhood manual.
They name it nicely to trick us, and it's a fun time.
Yeah, I mean it sounds pretty terrible. Doesn't sound like a great time. Yeah, I mean your manual is only 70% of what mine is. Even
75.
Even though it's more complicated.
It's gone up.
When you get the dude one, it's just like, congratulations, you have power. For what? Existing. I don't agree with it. What do you want me to do? Periods sound unbearable. I don't know how you deal with them. How do you deal with them?
I don't. Felix, my friend.
I don't.
It's a bender every month.
I don't know. I just assumed they would be. I thought they would be more psychological and spiritual, but I was wrong.
Well, sorry, I'm not very psychological and spiritual.
I was wrong. I gotta think of like at least one would you rather for you.
No. Okay, if you want. But I have one for you, since you want to get philosophical. Would you rather cease to exist after you die, total loss of consciousness, or go to hell and like still have a consciousness, but like not a great time?
No consciousness whatsoever.
Great.
It would be a relief to find out nothing's there when you die.
But you wouldn't find out.
Well, yeah, I mean, it would just be a relief that that's it.
But there's no relief because you're not there.
Yeah. So
you'll never know there's nothing.
Well, you just cease to exist.
Right. But you're not gonna be like, oh, whew, I don't exist. It's just lights out.
Yeah. That's fine.
That over continued consciousness, but hell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we don't even know what... hell has really only been described as a place without God. So, for all we know, it's horrible and torturous and terrible. We also know it could just be a room with nothing in it. It could just be solitary confinement. So it's like, I'd rather just be nothing.
Okay, there you go.
Go to heaven or being reincarnated. I'd rather be in heaven. I don't want to come back here.
Are you okay?
I don't think it's a good place to come back to.
Yeah, you did opt to not restart earlier.
Yeah, I didn't.
You were like, let me finish this round.
Let me just get through it.
Let me clock out.
Would you rather...
Well, how the turntables...
I was trying to think of something about Sean.
Would I lick his asshole?
Oh, would you rather lick Brody's asshole, or would you rather lick Rue's? Rue is the other dog, by the way.
I would go with Rue. A little more tucked.
It's also hairier.
Fine, used to that.
There's more stuff. There's more stuff in the... trapped in the fibers.
No, it's very clean. Have you seen her butthole?
You know what? Haven't taken a moment to stare
we'll check
at
it out right after this. No,
after the stream.
Rue for sure.
Make sure to check in the after stream where we examine Rue's butthole.
We'll be putting pictures of both options on Kirk's Instagram. Get him banned.
Whose butthole would you lick?
I can't believe the one question you asked me is which of my dog's assholes would I lick?
Well, it's because I didn't prepare any.
I know, that wasn't the point. Just to get one question, that's the one. Such an easy choice.
Would you rather find out that Sean and Rick are secretly hooking up?
Been there.
Or that he's hooking up with another woman?
Is there...
Good point.
Lose so many friends.
And that is the end of the stream.
No, I would rather Rick, because, like...
You just assumed it's happened already.
Yeah, that's already... I mentally processed it. I think they're actually married, so...
Went through the stages of grief already.
I've already been there. Also, I'm just like, you have bad taste. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. You know what I mean?
Better,
But I gotta support other women.
better to end up with hairball than cholera. Well,
I agree, Felix. I agree.
Thank you, Catherine,
Anytime.
for preparing that and having
And by
that good
anytime,
time.
I mean every single week we'll be here.
You need
Just
to.
kidding.
I mean, it was fun. We can do it again. You'll need.
You can tell me that you hated it after.
No, I enjoyed it. It was very fun.
Okay.
And the people seem to enjoy
The
it
people.
quite a bit. Felix in past tense, and Sean was here, and Rick was here for a second. Oops was here. Shadow was here. Yeah, it was a fun time. I'll see everybody Friday. You won't be here.
Okay.
Unless you want to be. But what are we
I'm just
watching? What are we watching? We're watching some terrible horror movie with Bela Lugosi. I've already got some questions saved for the next one.
Excellent.
You're gonna be direct messaging her on Twitter.
Send me
Twitch.
your questions. Maybe we could do later on down the road, like not your whole stream, but like an intro 23 minutes and just get you really depressed and let you watch some movies.
Yeah, we could do that. That'd be fun.
Oh, thanks, Felix.
Seriously, Catherine was a solid. Yeah, she's already better at this than I am.
I'll just take over, everyone.
She's already
Just kidding.
made an effort to look better than I do.
This is just how I look, everyone, all the time.
Anyways,
You could laugh a little less
Oh!
enthusiastically. Thank you, Kirk, for having me. This was
No
fun.
problem. Thank you for being here. Thanks to
Anytime.
everybody, and hopefully see you soon. Wear a mask if you're not vaccinated, or just wear a mask and shut up. Like, that's what I want to say to everybody. Just wear a mask and shut the fuck up. Been hearing it all day at work, too. It's like, God damn it, just wear the mask. Have a good one. Peace. Oh, that's the wrong ending. That's the ending that we want. Bam.